So thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, we have a lot of Mr. Chairmans up here.
Mr. Chairman.
And I do think this is a very important gathering of a bipartisan group of senators who are very concerned about this bill. I also serve on the EPW committee, and I serve as the subcommittee chair of the subcommittee on waters, fisheries, and wildlife. And over recess, we held field hearings in Alaska on this very issue. And a couple things to note, particularly we talked about all the different communities that are going to be impacted. My state actually has 2/3 of the wetlands of the United States in the state of Alaska. For those of you who haven't been in the state of Alaska, with all due respect to my fellow senators here, it's a big state. And estimates of up to half of the waters that would be covered by this rule exist in Alaska. So this is a huge issue for my state, my constituents, and it's not just ranchers and farmers, it's miners. And I want to echo what Senator Donnelly said. One of the biggest problems and what we are doing to address that problem in this legislation is there was no meaningful, serious consultation with the people who are affected. The people, as Senator Donnelly said, care about the water more than anyone, certainly more than the EPA, because we live there. We want to make sure it's clean and pristine, but we also want to make sure it's not over-regulated every single inch of it. So that consultation process didn't take place. That was the #1 thing I heard in my field hearings in Anchorage and Fairbanks. And importantly for me, a whole swath of the state of Alaska, particularly on the North Slope, the tundra, our native groups up there, hugely concerned at the impact that this could have with regard to over-regulating all aspects of our economy there. So I think this is a very important legislation. Looking forward to continuing to work with all the leadership here, and we're off to a good start. Thank you.